Good evening. Welcome back to the Tiermakerlist. This time, my own Tiermakerlist. And I'm not alone. Say hello, Turtle.
Hello.
Turtle's again here. So, this time, will you survive the apocalypse? We have 14 apocalypse. Sometimes they're similar. And yeah, we have True Survivor, Outstanding Moves. So, if you are a movie, we have a movie. So we are the main character. We do a true survivor. We don't get killed. We are the motherfucker. We kill people. Outstanding moves is like, yeah, the chance to survive is high, but still not like a true survivor. The odds are on my side, of course. This is like, I think possibly I would survive this apocalypse. Like the main cast of Game of Thrones. That's why the main cast of Game of Thrones. There's people so much. They die so much. Um, I got a chance. Yeah, it's like, probably I will die, but maybe when the gods on my side, yeah. Then we have I will hiding the bite. This one idiot who hides the zombie bite and gets affected and affect others, and our chances are quite low. And last but not least, yep, I'm walking with the zombie horde. In the credit scene, we are just referred as guy number 2. So, did you understand it?
Yep,
Okay.
that's
So
going to be interesting.
we have 14 different 14 apocalypse. So I will just make short. The monsters from A Quiet Place. Alien Invasion is the second. The Shimmer Meteor from Annihilation, which changed the DNR and so on in this area. We have the monsters from Bird Box. So if you see them, you get crazy and kills people. Then old school film Evolution. A comet comes from the Earth, comes to Earth, and there first was some insects, then they mutate really fast and makes his own, yeah, animal, fauna, whatever, kingdom, blah. Death Stranding. So, Cosmic Horror also is, if no one plays the game, it's like, yeah, the deaths come on the land. If people die, they will make a nuclear explosion because of reasons. And if it's rain and you got cough on the rain, you get old because it's a time rain. And did I miss something? Yeah, they're Death Stranding. So sometimes you see the death basically, and you have this one baby. But okay, next one, The Last
And
of
you
Us.
basically know that the humanity is going to die in like 1,000 years, no matter what you do.
Psst, don't spoiler. So The Last of Us. I mean this the clicker. So it's like the zombies, but it's a parasite, so it's not zombies. So the clicker are blind, but they can hear it. So we have this plug-in symbol. It's like killer virus, humanity, Corona 2.0. Then the last, this one is here, just a meteor crash. It's just a catastrophe movies from the 90s. Like, there's a meteor who treats the Earth, and if they crash on the Earth, like 90% will die. Then we have nuclear winter, like Metro 2033, I think, or other movies, films. We have the Robo Revolution, aka Terminator, or a different one. Uh, this one is a boring one. It's just the collapse of the society, like in the movie Postman. So there's no influence from the outer space or parasites or whatever. The mankind hates itself. Maybe World War III happens, but without nukes, and the society collapse. Then we have a nuclear wasteland like Fallout and different movies. And the last is a classic one, the normal zombies, like the undead, rise again. So we start with A Quiet Place. You didn't see the movie, I didn't see the movie, but I know what's happened. If you are too loud, the monsters will come and will kill you.
I only remember that they searched for a boat and ended up in a house.
This sounds like every apocalypse movie, if you ask me.
No, it starts with them coming there through a boat, and the boat gets destroyed, so they think they take another boat and get in there. And when I looked at the TV again, they were inside the house.
Maybe. I know it's a family. I think the girl is deaf, and this
Yeah,
boy gets killed because he plays with a really noisy toy. And yeah. So you are not allowed to speak. You have to watch out how loud you move. I'm clunky. I'm big. I'm a big guy. I will just like walk like an elephant. I will probably easily die in this scenario, I think. And the problem is I don't know how easy can you kill this monster. So I never watched this movie. I just see a few reviews or so, or explanation of the movie shortly. So I don't know. Is it possible to kill these enemies, the monsters?
I think it was possible, but you usually didn't do it because due to the sound, more will come.
Yeah,
You
okay.
more try to escape from the world they got in.
So my problem is with this is I'm a noisy motherfucker. I will die easily. What thing is your chances, huh?
I think I got a little chance because I don't really mind not talking or just.
Yeah, you are a really quiet person, and you are small, so you are not making a lot of noise because you're crossing the bridge or the old houses or whatever. So I think in such scenarios, you try to every time to kill the enemies, right? So it will be my target, but I will probably die. So I make it short. I think. Yep, I'm walking with the zombie horde. I'm guy number 2 at Red City. Or you will be here, right? I will hiding a bite guest staring, right?
Yeah, I guess it would be more in the middle, like you would try to hide, but it probably wasn't the best idea.
You're just one above me, or two. You got a chance, maybe?
I think you can place it in the middle for the both of us.
Like here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we try. So the next one, Alien Invasion, Akka, Independence Day, Akka, UFO Enemy Unknown, Akka. This one series from the start, from the early 20s. 2000s, not 20s. The scenarios, alien comes, they shoot. How is the film? The movie? War of the Worlds or so? Krieg der Welten? No, it's different. Aliens comes with high tech, futuristic technology. They beat our ass.
I only know 2 movies about aliens. One of them is District 9, which I didn't watch, and the other one is Men in Black.
District 9 was so great movie. But District 9 was not about alien invasion. That was like, I don't know. This was like a hospital ship who's stranded on the Earth somehow. I think this was like this. I'm not sure. But a really alien invasion with UFOs shooting on the Earth, like in Halo, our chances are really low. Really low.
They're really low.
I mean, they can just send nukes if they want to. And not just one. I talk about 200, maybe more, 2,000 or so, if they want. Or maybe they set a killer virus, or I don't know. I think they have so many future technologies we can't imagine it. I think not in the military way. I think in this time we are too stupid to understand the technology of them. So probably we're going to completely die, right?
Yeah, we just wear the typical alien mask and join the group.
So, Annihilation. You have seen a short explanation. Yeah, it's
a very short one.
It's a short one. This movie was. The story of the movie was like, I don't know, low. I don't know. It's like they're just wandering around this in this shimmer area from the meteor, and the shimmer expands on the Earth. Just for that you know, they expand, it will bigger and bigger, and they will devour the environment and change this environment. They change people. People easily die. People will change to plants. People will change to creatures, or I don't know. The DNA will be rewritten. And in the movie, they forget something sometimes. So there was at the start, they entered the shimmer, and they're making a camping site, right? And from the documentation that they have, they're just 1 or 2 weeks there, but they can't remember. For them, this was like, yeah, they just entered a few minutes ago this area. So, but they just survived somehow long, I think. I would make it a bit higher from the A Quiet Place to the chance of survive, because you have just animals who try to kill you. I don't know how the plants kills you. I'm not sure. I mean, the humans are transformed to plants. How fast is this? Is this like a virus? Is this like, I don't know. This movie is a cosmic horror, so there's no really explanation about it because we can't understand the cosmic horror concept. So, what do you think?
I think I got zero chance to survive something that like
You got a
changes
chance?
DNA and stuff.
Just okay.
I don't.
I don't know. I will put it here, like a quiet place.
Trying to hide, but it probably wasn't the best
Yeah,
fit to do. We
So-
just hide as obvious, like in Bendy.
Yeah, because there's so many unknown things that can happen to you. That's why that's like Quiet Place is just monster. There's just one type of monster. You just need to be quiet. This is the rules of the world, right? But Annihilation changed the rules completely, and that's like, yeah, this is like here between them. But I will put it here. I think we can survive this with weapons and be careful. I think we can survive somehow. So Bird Box. You look at the monster, you got crazy. It's like in the movie was like there was just there, and 1 of the second, she's driving with her sister, I think, across the town, and people starts to get crazy, and then everything goes into chaos, right? And it's like, yeah, similar. This is a cliche storyline. So they found a house with other survivors. They hide there. Everything is okay. Then someone knocks on the door, and the shit goes down for the whole crew. Like the standard Apocalypse 101 rules. But basically, you have demons or monsters. I don't know what this is. I don't think they can attack you. You get just crazy if you see them. I look at them. Yeah, basically this is all. What do you think? Or did you have a question about the movie?
I think that's one where I got a chance. The odds may be on my side.
The odds may be on your side.
Because I think like when things are supposed to turn you crazy, it always depends on how crazy are you inside.
Yeah, because in the movie, the lunatics from the asylum, they are normal, or like the criminals. They act like they act before the catastrophe. So, but I don't think you are like a lunatic. Sorry for the cough. So I got a chance, you say, or the odds are you on your side?
I think we definitely got a chance there.
But it's really
It's
hard
just
when
looking
you.
on the floor and running.
Yeah. But that's the problem was that there has bandaged the eyes, right? So you can't see. It's hard to travel. I mean, in the movie was also she travels with the kids on a boat on a really stormy river. You know, this was like okay. So, but yeah, I think also I haven't seen. I think I haven't seen a guy get killed by the demons. I think they killed all by themselves because they got crazy. I'm not sure right now. I have seen this movie 2-3 years ago. I don't know when it's come out, but I think yes. So maybe I'm not sure. You say the odds on your side.
Yeah, or at least we got a chance.
Yeah,
Maybe it's like Medusa, and we just show them a picture of themselves and they turn themselves crazy and die.
yeah, like this. I think our chance is probably higher there than under them. So the next one, evolution.
I definitely will survive this. I use head and shoulders.
Spoiler. So this was just for one part of the movie. Okay, this was just for the end part of the movie.
Well, it
But
was
but
the solution why some guy didn't dare detect.
you need to think about it. There comes a meteor on the Earth. The microbes change fast. The evolution is so fast. They just skip the dinosaur age or so whatever in a few minutes, seconds, or hours. They can reach easily the spots to the primates in a few of days or so, and then the primates got intelligent or whatever. If you compare them to our primates or the humans, right?
Not necessarily. If they only took a few hours to get from dinosaurs to Neanderthals, they also will die out of age very, very quick.
Yeah, but they will multiply faster, they're reproducing faster, they age faster, they go evolutions. The evolution is still faster, so maybe. But yeah, see, the chances is like the problem is if you can't condemn this all, if you kill this early enough, I think this will easily kill you.
Yeah, I mean, they
Just
figured out
easily.
the solution at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah,
So
I
they just
think
had to put a lot of oxygen into the hole and done.
I don't think I will put it here on. I think more outside the moves. We are part of the main cast. We don't die. Maybe we don't die. Or are we a favorite, fan favorite or not? If we are not a fan favorite, we are dying. If we won, maybe we are still survive. So I would
Yeah,
just put it here
sounds.
because we have the whole world on our side. 8 billion people with technology, and they have to evolve into something intelligent or in something what can threat us so fast, right? So maybe, but we have this deadline. I think if we can't reach the deadline to kill them all, we get killed. But I think outstanding moves. Yeah, this is okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Or did you have a few pennies left, or questions, or something else?
No.
Nope. Death Stranding.
Definitely in the same category.
Definitely. So
We just need the main guy to do all the steps. We just go into a little apartment and order packages for him.
but yeah, the fun fact, I think if you're not here, how to call it, a courier, not a courier. It's a courier, but not a courier. What's the different wording for this? Wait a second. I don't know. Wait a second. Wow. There's another word for this. Messenger, dispatch, messenger. I don't know. So if you're a messenger or one who works on the surface on the Earth, your chances are like here, our hiding right, I think, because there's a Death Stranding. He tries to kill you. The rain tries to kill you, and the world changes rapidly because the time rain changed the surface so fast. And but if you're under the earth, under the surface, it's like nothing can happen to you except the necrosis. So if don't forget it, or for the people out there, if somebody dies, there's a process who's turning into him. I think into the death itself, or it's just I don't know. I think this was death itself, or this was like he got necrosis, and if the death eats him, the Death Stranding eats him, they clash the antimaterial with the normal material, and boom, explosion, nuclear size. So whole cities gets destroyed. Okay, and in this game, it's like after the apocalypse, right? So the peoples are aware, the peoples have the technology, but if we are at the start of the apocalypse, we are dead. Because if one dies, there's a nuclear explosion. We have 8 million peoples. In every city, in every hour, somehow one died. So, it depends. on which timeline we choose. Choose we the game timeline. So we are normal people who lives in the city. It's like here. If we are courier messenger, it's like here. If we are at the start of the pandemic or of this apocalypse, we are just like here.
I would say we go with the game.
We go with the game, so we are like here or here. What do you think? Don't forget the time rain, the death, the time snow, in fact. That's why everything is wrapped in, has plastic in it.
Judging by the ending, I think the odds are on the side of the humans. Like the villain even says so.
Yeah. Death Stranding is such a good game. This is such a good game. For people out there, I just can recommend that game. I have my 70 hours in this game into it. I try to make 100% achievement run on it. It's just like, yeah, you're the post guy. You just bring packets there and there, but it's fun to play. It's really fun, and the stories are great, and the cutscenes are magnifique. A little bit too long, but still magnifique. But yeah, I think the odds are on our side, right? We start with the game, so we have the courier. Maybe we are dying, maybe not. So, okay, next one. The Last of Us. So, clicker, parasites, zombies.
I also would say the odds are on our side.
They can run. They are stronger as you. And they don't die so easily, I think, of the age. Yeah, I don't think they have. Yeah, I don't think
if you
they're
only
expired
go
yet.
by The Last of Us, it's a bit harder. But if you go by all the things and movies and games that were done about bioorganismic weapons,
Like
I
Resident
think
Evil.
like Resident Evil, we actually got a chance because they usually stay in one place and usually really quickly a group forms against them.
And they are blind. They can't just hear good. So the clanky ass of mine again strikes. So.
Yeah, but you also only need to throw things in a specific direction. They run there, then you can get them from behind, or you can run away.
I think also in the game it was so like the humans are still the biggest threat to the other humans, right? It's like the fireflies and whatever happens there.
I think the biggest threat was Ellie herself.
Nah, she was not a threat. She was adorable. But yeah, I think odds on the move or the odds are on my side.
I think the odds are on our side.
Yeah,
as long as we kill the person that has the antivirus, everything's fine.
Okay. From the parasite to the normal killer virus. It's like, did you know what his problem is with the scenarios? You can't fight. If you catch it, you are dead. Basically. You can't fight.
That also depends on which version you're going for.
Which version? Explain.
Like, for example, if you say we go with Corona, just a bit more extreme, it's still easy to just hide inside. Then we'd have like a Death Stranding situation, one person walking around, and the other one's hiding inside.
It's like,
if you go like still... Radical 6, you need to be lucky to be part of the Normary game.
Yeah, but don't forget, it's like it's not like Death Stranding or so, right? It's a virus. It's a pandemic. It can attack or can be carried out of animals, from birds, from insects, from rats. So they come easily in. That's why they killed so many rats in the Middle Ages, because they're carrying the disease itself. Or one of the points was they killed the cats because, what I know, black cats was like for witchery, right, in the Middle Age. They killed the cats, that's why the rats are multiply itself, and they carry the disease, and that's why one of the points why the disease, like the death plague, the black plague, comes to Europe somehow, sometimes in different villages. Yeah, that is a problem. I mean, There's no rain, there's no time snow, there's no Death Stranding. It's like the animals can carrying this. And this is a problem on the small thing. It's like the bird flu. It's like BSE or something similar. The animals have it in it. And this is a dangerous thing. But probably, yes, quarantine. You just hide in your apartment. You try to survive just for waiting it. But if you have it, you get it, you are dead, basically.
But this also means that every person has a chance.
I don't know. I think the killer virus is like plugging. I mean, plugging. It's like the start. It's like not deadly, right? So you just try to infect everyone, and then you got deadly. In real life, it's like if they don't make the quarantine, it's like with the airplanes and so on, like Corona. This was so fast, the spread so fast across the world. I think if you doesn't check it so fast that there's a pandemic, it's over, in my eyes somehow.
But it still means that everyone got a chance at the beginning. This is like, where do you want to set the timeline? At the end, at the middle, or at the beginning?
The problem is still you can't fight it. This is my problem with it, right? You can't.
Periodically, you can fight it.
Yeah, but it's a killer disease. It will kill you. You have it, you are dead. Basically, this is the story of every killer virus movie. If you get it, you are dead. Millions of people die in days or whatever. So, but I know what you mean. But still, it's not a clicker. It's not evolution creatures. It's not a bird box monster or something else. This is invisible. It just flew across the air, maybe, or it's something else. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I will put it someone here. Which one? I got a chance, or I will hiding, or you saying the odds?
It depends on where you put the timeline. I would say basically by a virus, everyone gets a chance to survive.
Okay, we try it.
Can happen that, like with Corona, some people never got it.
Yeah, some people got it twice this year. I had it also this year. My family also had this year.
Then you have the people that hide from it. Then you have the people that walk straight into the next crowd.
Okay.
Like one of my classmates.
Idiot. Okay, the next one is just a meteor crash on the Earth. There's a big ass stone. Comes from the outer space.
On what kind of story you're looking at. Like what happens after the meteor crashes.
Yeah. What happens?
How big is the meteor?
It's a big ass meteor. It's not like it will crack the Earth like an egg, big, but it's like I will throw a lot of smoke in the air, so we get maybe a winter, like a winter here, like the ice age again, because of the smoke in the atmosphere. Maybe we don't have enough oxygen and we died because we can't breathe. It's like so. Let's say we are in Poland right now, and we don't like America, right? So a meteor hit America, a big ass. So, like in the middle of America, maybe we have an earthquake. It depends on the size, right? And then the smoke comes in hours, I think, or minutes, I don't know. We have no sunlight. Plants goes dying. We can't breathe at the start because of the ashes. And
yeah, but that's also if you take it this extreme. Like by now we are able to manipulate the way they are flying in space. We are able to shoot them down. They burn down
no.
In this
scenario, we are not able to shoot it down. It happens. It's not like, hey, we shoot one thing up and we rescue the world. No. It happens. All measures failed. all anti-Meteoroid measures failed. The meteoroid crashed into the USA. Straight. Big ass comet. A meteor. So it's like we are dead, I think. Maybe you can hide in a bunker. Maybe you can hide in the metro station, a subway station. Maybe in one of the really, really, really deep cellar or basement or whatever do we want to call it. Or like, is there another thing? A cave. Probably. What do you think? Tell me.
That's a difficult one.
I don't know. Because
Like, if it's that big that it does all of this, the chance of survival are pretty low. If it's a small one and you go all as a balance due to it,
yeah, a small one is
maybe we have a bigger chance.
but this is a big ass one. This is not a small one. This is a big ass. This is a catastrophe film from the 90s. Like this catastrophe. You know, it's like almost the end of the civilization, the end of technology, the end of the.
So just like the.
It's like the end
What
of
is the movie called? The
Horizon.
One with the...
No,
the
Horizon.
one with the snow and everything.
Snow and everything. I just
I had
explain.
watched it in class. I don't remember it. Anyway, it's like
The-
a climate change movie, and everything froze down.
The day after tomorrow.
Oh,
Is it
I
this?
thought it may be. I always think that an alien movie is called that. So I
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
day after tomorrow is like global warming and everything's changed drastically.
If it's like this, maybe there's a small chance of survival if it's really, really extreme scene. You don't
This
have a
is a hard
chance.
one. This is a hard one. So the problem with the global warming a day after tomorrow is that this was instantly. Instantly was the ice, it freeze, and in the global warming it's like step by step. The change
Okay.
comes step by step. But okay.
Let's just say it this way. I'm a very slow person. I may not make it to the next bunker in time.
Like here. I will put it here because it's like
Oh no,
boom,
put it one up
one up.
because I will definitely try to hide in my fridge.
Oh, I don't
If
think this
Indiana
is
Jones could do it, maybe it works there too.
Come on. You are not
It's
Indiana
still a
Jones.
category
This is
for
a
dumb
movie, right?
things.
Indiana Jones is a movie. It's not an advice to hide in a fridge if something happens. But okay, I will put it here. I will put it for you
We
here.
put it in the dumb category.
So, nuclear winter. It's like World War III happens. It's like with the meteor, same thing. The ashes is in the atmosphere, blocks the sun, everything gets cold. People are dying, starving, freezing,
It's
animals
from
are
like a
freezing.
nuclear war.
Huh?
Like, especially in the situation we have now, and if it's like a nuclear war.
Yeah.
We don't stand a chance in Germany.
Why
Like, I
not?
remember that back from grade 6, no, 7 to 11, I had to read all those nuclear bomb
Yeah,
books.
but
And it's usually like that
Bottom goes first.
no matter where they hit, if the the smoke will always, when it's somewhere in Europe, it will always come over to Berlin or to any other city in Germany, and then you have to run for your life. And like I said, I'm a slow person.
So, but
Unless I
yeah,
have a car, I won't make it.
but we need to say it's a nuclear winter, so it's already happened. We are in this situation. It's cold, ice cold outside. We are in a subway. We hide in a subway with a few other peoples, maybe. And it already happens, you know?
If you want to see it that way, then I think I don't know if I would survive, but I think humanity will definitely survive.
Humanity are like cockroaches. They will survive it easily. But this is like, did you play Metro? No, right?
I played the one for the Wii where you could unlock the minigame where you were just a ball and you could run through different areas.
I think this is not this Metro what I mean.
You
This
mean the one with the girl and the suit that everyone thought was a guy, right?
no, not Metroid Prime. This is Metroid Prime.
Oh, no, then I didn't.
Metro 2033. It's like this is a novel um, from a Russian writer, and it's about as a kid Artyom is the main character. As a kid, the nuclear bombs falling across Moscow and so on, and he's hiding with his mother in the subway with other peoples because the Moscow subway was so built that it's like a bunker, you know, for
Yeah,
the
but this is
what just happens. So,
in Moscow, like if you see all the German literature and things about it,
but we have
it's
also
like you try to hide, but for the most time, it's likely possible that you will get infected by it. You
yeah,
will
but
have deformation, you will have very bad lungs, let's just say that.
lungs radiation will. But this is one of the problems. I mean, you can't go to the surface. I think because maybe of the radiation. We don't know how long this happens. We don't know where are the radiation spots or how they flow across the country. I say that so. Or the radiation spread from the atomic bomb, right? It's like radiation. There's still maybe no food, just in cans, maybe. We have no water, so, not easily water. Or maybe it's radiated. So even if we survive the atomic blasts, the multiple atomic blasts, we are hiding on the subway. I still think our chances are low because
Yeah, definitely low, even if our generation would make it. It's definitely that the second generation and the third generation, they all will be uh deformed or
yeah, maybe you're not sure, but they're like ghouls and from Fallout. I know what you mean. It's
like
like
I
yeah, the
remember from one
radiation.
of the books where at the end like they did got a baby and like the father just took it and straight off killed it in front of everyone else.
Because it's mutated.
Yeah, because it didn't have a chance to survive.
Yeah, I. Oh
So
god.
even if we make it,
Yeah, the problem is also the humans itself. Like, yeah, if we have food, maybe someone won't steal it from us. So we have fight against the humans
yeah.
to be still alive. So we have to craft weapons, maybe out of a pipe or whatever. And it's like you have to fight. Maybe you are hungry. You are thirsty, and then with this little what you have to fight against other peoples maybe. And it's like I don't know. It's like I would put it here maybe, or here. I got a chance maybe. I'm not sure.
It's all about luck in the end.
It's all about luck. Yeah, but it's this
Well, on
apocalypse
our
god.
side, if you were like a trained soldier with lots of experience, maybe your chances would be higher.
Yeah. So we would say we're hiding the bite.
Yeah.
Okay. Robot Revolution, aka Terminator.
If we go from Terminator, then we will definitely survive because we are not Sarah Connor.
It's
But
not.
if you go
It's
like
not.
iRobot and so on, then no.
eh, It's maybe it doesn't care. It's there are robots and they start to revolt against us. So the problem by iRobot this was like a service robot, right? I didn't see the movie. I think
It
this was
was
like there was
an
the cook.
AI that started to control the service robots.
Okay, and these are just service robots. They are stronger than you, okay, but they don't have like in Terminator. These are military robots who revolts. It's like a military AI at the start who revolts against the humanity with planes with weapons, so drones with big ass drone tanks or so, right? So they have the weapons, but by I'm Robot, it's like they just look like human. They have a lot of strange because it's robot, but there's no any weapons attached to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But still, these are electronics devices. So I think with you can make an EMP somehow. You can kill them, kill them. So you can deactivate them with the EMP blast. And I know on the military historia, I say it so. The Russians have, or in the Cold War, the Russians have the plans of the multiple EMP bombs or so. They have researched it, and I think the EMP bombs are like, so yeah, we can win this. We can win this against the robots. We can try to shoot them, but we need big guns to. This is steel probably, or maybe like service robots, maybe carbon, or I don't know. Carbon is easily to break, like aluminum. But the problem is if the robots have steel in it or other hard.
It's also about who controls them.
Yeah, it's like. You mean a big AI or just they have?
If it's a big AI, maybe we could have some more chance if humanity works together. But let's just say, for example, a country that researched those kinds of bombs that would be helpful decide to control the robots to take out the competitions. I don't know if we really have a chance.
If the robots have multiple AIs who fought against each other, I think the chances are higher on our side. So, but I think this is probably. I still think it's like maybe outside the move or the odds are on our side. I think we have a good chance to survive this. I mean, you just need to use weapons or to hide from them or build traps, bombs, whatever. I think we have enough explosions on this planet to bomb the shit out of the robots. I mean, even the nuclear weapon in the AI central could melt it, easily destroy it. Except if it's a really, 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 really deep bunker. Therefore, we have a bunker buster, maybe, if that doesn't shoot it down. But still, with the tank technology, EMP technology, and weapons we have already, it's a chance. I think that they need to revolt. They need to surprise attack us. That we can't react against these attacks, right? So, at the start, the human still is intact. The society is still intact. The states are still intact. They have military orders and so on. So I think, yeah, 2 or 3. Odds or oddsing moves.
Let's just hope the odds are on our side.
The odds are on my side, on our side? Okay. Yeah, put it here. So, this is the collapse of the society. Just like, yeah, democracy doesn't work, or dictatorship doesn't work. We have a civil war, and everything is shatters in thousands of pieces, and we have the HRE back, the Holy Roman Empire, or whatever you want to call it. There's no monsters, there's no aliens, no robots, no killer viruses, no whatever. No meteors, no radiation. So far. It's like, this is like the easy mode, I would say it, and would put it in True Survivor. We have just to fight against other humans, maybe.
That's why I would say the chance of survival are not that good.
Why so?
Doesn't even take humanity to fight over something like food. It's just you're giving people who are restricted by rules the chance to finally do everything they want.
Yeah, but
nothing can happen if they kill someone.
Yeah, I know. But still, there's
whatever, and suddenly all those rules are gone, and all the people that work, they are not doing this because they're in prison. They can do it now.
They can do whatever they know, but still, the human is a strict hierarchy animal, And I think, yeah, the society will collapse, yeah, of course, but they will build a new one somehow, because we have always every time tribes, maybe clans, I don't know, small tribes or kingdoms or whatever. There will be built a society afterwards, and we have the infrastructure. I mean, we just have a civil war maybe or whatever. So we have the industry still keeping there, the factories are still there, just the infrastructure is there. So we can
The
just build
question
the
is if you
humanity.
would survive the apocalypse, not if you would survive the ending of the apocalypse.
Yeah, I know, but
The
it's like
apocalypse itself is people start going crazy.
I'm not really crazy. They just disbelieve the structure of the society at that point. And if you're the one of the guy who says so, I'm now a warlord. I will gather some peoples and we build this society new. Then you're maybe the solution for this apocalypse, right? What I mean is, like from the other apocalypse is like there's no higher enemy. You know the enemy is a human. The humans are easy to kill. We have a lot of weapons. We kill each other on a daily basis. And it's like, for me, it's like, so yeah, this apocalypse will not be long. Maybe a decade, 2 decades, 3 decades, maybe longer at some regions, of course, because of religious beliefs or so. But at some parts of the world, it will be short or goes longer. But yeah, what do you think?
I said maybe a chance.
Maybe a chance from up here to down there.
It always depends on whose way you cross, who you meet. Like you can
Yeah, of
easily
course.
say, I take the people that I know, but until you find a place where you have shelter or you are looking for food, it's always like you have to be lucky you are not running into the next really, really crazy person.
Yeah, but it's like in the others one, you are lucky if you're not running in the robot or not in the clicker or not in the stranding or not in the monster from Wordbox or Quiet Place, right? You have the rules are simple, I think. It's just human against humans. There's no monsters, no robots. All things are still there. So, okay, compromise. I will put it one above.
Yeah, we can put it there.
We put it there. Okay. So, the opposite of nuclear winter, nuclear wasteland, fallout. Sends his regards. So, when we took fallout, it's like we come out of a bunker and the air is breathable, so you can be on the surface. Of course, there are spots of radiation. Of course. So you have to be careful. It's like, yeah, we have not plenty of resources like water or food. And we don't know how the societies change out there from the people aspect. Like Mad Max, Fallout, there are tribes, there are cities, there are bunkers with this own system, political system, right? And it can be happen. Everything can happen, I think. So I think we put a scenario: we come out of a bunker, or a small bunker, like your family bunker, or I don't know. And everything is you can go on the top, so that you doesn't die easily on the radiation. You can walk through the wastelands.
You can walk, you have a very good chance.
Yeah.
Wait, walk like in Fallout, you have the suit, I think.
Yeah, the power suit or the different suit. Yeah, but like
the Mad Max, it doesn't really matter.
Mad Max is like, yeah, but Mad Max or even in Fallout or even in who was his name on this game? There was a post-apocalyptic game also from the 2005. I think 2005. I remember. Doesn't remember the name anymore. It's like, yeah, and the prologue was If you are too long in the sun, it will melt anything on you. You have to go to the shadow place also, or walk in the night or so, because the sun burns you down. And this is the same thing in Fallout sometimes, or so lore-wise. It doesn't happen, I think, but in the lore it happens. But I'm not sure. Or in the Mad Max, it's like, yo, you need sun protector, 100. But yeah, you have the scarcity of resources: water, food, animals, maybe. I don't know. But I think our chances are higher than in the nuclear winter.
Definitely.
Definitely, right? So you can breathe. So, do you have any question also?
Not really.
Not really. So you are fine with any decision that I make?
Yeah,
You are?
it's
Really?
not really a topic I know much about.
Now much? Didn't you play Fallout?
No.
You didn't see Mad Max 3?
I saw the one where he's riding a car and a bunch of ladies ride a car and he all of a sudden they
Okay.
meet and they walk through a desert with the car and then they go all the way back
Uh,
through the desert with the car
you
for
never
some weird reason.
you never played a post-apocalyptic World War III game or see a
No.
World War III post-apocalyptic movie? No one.
I saw the one where you are in the bunker with your children and you can send them out or not.
Okay, okay. For you, for the next year, I give you the order to play Fallout or a similar game, please. Even if I have to buy it for you.
Good
So,
thing that there's a winter sale.
Christmas sale. I don't care about other religions. I'm not religious by myself, but still, Christmas. I want to piss some people up. So I will put it, of course, over the nuclear winter. But I'm not sure. I think the odds are maybe we may make out. No. It's like here. Odds are on my side, I think. Okay.
Yeah.
You uploaded it? Okay. So the last one, the good old one, the zombies. It comes from the 50s or 60s or so. We have literally every year one or two new zombie games. We have thousands of horror zombie movies. We have the Walking Dead series. We have the Telltale game from The Walking Dead. We have the comics from Walking Dead. We have Dead Island as a game. We have Dying Light. We have so much stupid
We literally
games.
have the city from
We have
The
literally
Walking Dead.
we have I think Resident Evil also.
No,
Yeah, at the start Resident Evil
no.
was yeah, I don't
The
know.
people never really died.
Yeah, but this was still remarkable as a zombie, just for the cold effect. No, it's like yeah, The Living Dead, The Rise of the Dead, Dead Rising, ha ha ha. Another game. Dead Rising was a funny game. I played with Doc Mercy in the cooperation mode, and it's like this is such a stupid game, but it's a funny one. So
That
zombies.
depends how the zombie apocalypse will go. Like, in general, I think we have a really, really good chance of surviving it.
Okay, hear me out. I will put it out down up there. Maybe here. Hear me out. These are the living dead, right? Right. So if people get killed, he races against up. Yeah, again up as a zombie. Tries to eat other people's. The problem is they are dead, so they're decompromised in 3 months or so. There's nothing left in. They are a bread who was forget on the window. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
It's like
just
it's like
basically think we had so many zombie-themed things that we know everything you can do.
the fun fact is that the U.S. military has a plan for a zombie apocalypse, a real plan.
I'm not surprised by that. We have so many zombie-themed games and movies and books that maybe some idiot started to create a virus.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. But it's like this apocalypse is over after 2-3 months. They decompromise the zombies. Okay, new zombies arise if someone died, of course. And then it's like the collapse of society with extra steps, with 1-2 extra steps. But I think so. Yeah, the humans have a common enemy. They will smash together somehow at some points. We have maybe some tribes who fight each other, like humans. The human being. That's like the human being fighting each other. But still, the apocalypse itself, it's like, I have my bunker, I have my hideout, or I'm out in the natural, right? I have my crossbow, maybe a weapon, maybe a sword, maybe a big ass knife. I'm just sitting here and waiting. And this apocalypse is gone. And it's like so,
You just take a few guns, take the next heavy drive you can find, and just basically crash into them.
If you make it clever, so you get out of the city where most of the zombies are, tries to hide and waits, right? And you have just to be clever. You have to be intelligent. You have to be thinking over things so that you can be safe. I mean, the zombies does know where you are, except you are in the near of them, or make sounds if you are nearby them, right? They will try to hunting you down and kill you and eat you, of course. It's a zombie. This is what a zombie does. But still, it's like, so yeah, you get out of the city, you can get in the nature, in one of the cabin, or I don't know, a small village where there's no zombie, and just wait. Just wait.
Okay, then you have a pretty good chance of survival. I will be one of the idiots that grabs every weapon they can find and drive them over with a bus.
Yeah, this is also this is one of the deadly thing. But yeah, it's like, if you can escape, you are safe. If you're in the city, your chance to die is really high. If you're a stupid idiot, you're never walking. You never see Walking Dead, and I need to say it. The people in Walking Dead are all idiots, and everyone earns this death who gets. I quit the series. I already told you. I quit the series at mid of the season 3, I think, or end of the season 3. The season has now 11 seasons. I don't know who watched the series, but I need to say the actors had make a really decent job. It was really great acting from them, but the story writing was stupid as fuck. The humans doesn't think there was just drama. The series was dramatic as fuck. It was just stupid. But yeah, I think Zombie Apocalypse is the easiest one of these apocalypses what we have. Do you want to say something?
Definitely. Or at least it's the most fun one.
Yeah, it depends again on, are these the slow zombies or are these the fast zombies? But still, they need to grab you, they need to eat you, so they need to come in your range, right? So if you have weapons, yeah, I'm on this roof with my sniper weapon. For the US people out there. So I'm on the roof on the big ass penthouse here, multiple level building. I have a lot of ammunition. I have a lot of canned food, and I have this one sniper rifle, and I shoot just every minute one zombie down. And of course, the US, like I said, the US has a military plan. It's like comprehended in just one sentence. It's like, yeah, take every weapon, tank, whatever you have, and send it on the field. Go hard against the zombies, and then it's over.
A good plan.
It's a good plan. Take everything what you have and just bomb it. Just took the machine gun and just shoot everything down.
But if you do this, I'm pretty sure the system will crash afterwards.
Of course, there's the zombie apocalypse. Of course, the system will crash. Maybe, but it's like, yeah, it's still one of the easiest apocalypse in my eyes. That's why I thought this with the societal collapse will also be here, right? Because there's almost similar. But yeah, it's funny that we put it here. This is because The Last of Us is here at the odds, and the normal zombie apocalypse is up there. It's like, I think clicker are more dangerous at the normal, than the normal zombie, right?
Yeah, you have like the more mutated zombies.
Yeah, the more mutated, the faster they can climb.
Like
they can.
Nemesis from Resident Evil.
Yeah, but this was a separate project. But still, it's like The Last of Us is so, yeah, they change, the parasites change the things. They can hear you easily, they are stronger, they don't decompose, they are don't dead. They are somehow survived. They eat, they can reproduce now, they can self-esteem themselves. So, and it's like, I don't know, it's like The Last of Us or the Resident Evil zombies are like, yeah, the bigger brother from the normal zombies. Yeah, you have to fear them, but not the little brother, right? Not the normal zombies, I think. And we are talking about normal zombies. We don't talk about Left 4 Dead zombies where they're mutated. We don't talk about the special zombies from Dead Rising also. Just normal, regular, non-mutated living dead. And that's why it's so easy, I think. Yeah, it's okay, sir? This is the list. Nothing to complain. Something to say about one topic? Or do you want to rearrange one argument? Or no wish? Nothing?
No, not really.
Not really? Why?
Because it always depends on how it will go.
Yeah, of
course.
course.
If we go Terminator, we can put it on the top. If we go iRobot, we can let it there.
But I think Terminator was is a little bit harder than the iRobot thing.
You just don't need to be Sarah Connor. Like, okay, the musician, she will have a really hard time.
The problem about the Terminator robots is that the robots sends nukes out there. I don't think the iRobots sent nukes, or? I didn't watch the movie. So.
A lot happened in this movie. A lot.
I can't watch anymore a movie with Will Smith or Tom Hanks. Or another Hollywood actor. I can't. It's like Will Smith was a great guy in The Prince of Bel-Air, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He was a good actor back then, I think, but nowadays he makes the same role every time. He is not playing the role; he's just playing Will Smith. So that's why I don't watch iRobot. And I didn't watch the new Terminator movies. This was like, I stopped at Genesis. This was every time the same.
Didn't get the new one. I missed it.
It's like,
but I will definitely watch it once it's.
But for your information, there comes the Netflix Last of Us series. I will watch it.
Oh no.
Yes, there will come the Netflix series. I will watch it.
I'm not a huge fan of The Last of Us.
Not?
I like the ending, I like the beginning, but...
You didn't like the game itself, or what?
No, I watched a Let's Play of it completely and I played myself. I like the atmosphere of it, like, it's a beautiful game. But I don't really like the gameplay or how the story plays out. Like, from the whole family thing that he basically adopts Ellie as his new daughter, it makes sense that he saves her at the end, but let's just be realistic there.
He will totally do that. I mean, he rescued her multiple times. She rescued him. There's a bonding.
Yeah, it makes sense, but if you think of the whole picture, it was the wrong thing to do at the end.
Yeah, of course it was the wrong thing to do in the end, but still he's like her father. He doesn't care about other humans. So
Yeah,
why
like I said,
should
it's a beautiful ending, but it's not how it would go down.
I need to say, I need really to say, sometimes I'm egoistic as fuck. If I have sacrificed one of my friends, so I will just say, fuck you, humanity, just die. It's like, yeah, okay.
There, I would say it depends. Like, you could also do it like Bud Simpson style and just bath enough food.
Yeah, but still, this is like so. The apocalyptic makes humans more egoistic. They value the persons more than we do it today in the society, I think. And I think this was, he lost already one daughter, he can't lose another one. And the bonding was so strong. So this game was beautiful. If I think if I rewatch or replay, I will think, so what the shit is it? But I played this one time at the release, and I found it beautiful, and this was great. So I don't want to rewatch it again. I never played Last of Us 2. I don't want to see it
Yeah,
because
me neither.
because for me, I don't want to ruin this end. I don't want to ruin the story. For me,
Yeah, I also had a lot of fun when playing the game, also due to other things that happened while I was playing it. But it's
yeah,
not really a game where I need to see the second part.
yeah. For me, this was just. I don't get it. Stop doing sequels. Just stop it. The games was great. Why we need another part of this game? So sometimes you have to stop it. Sometimes you have to stop it. Sometimes okay, you can make multiple sequels. You know, you can make a whole series about it. Okay, it's okay. But don't force it. Some games need just one game. And that's my fear about Death Stranding 2 somehow. I like to see Death Stranding 2, but there is a little voice in my head that says so. What happens if this game is bad? I mean, Death Stranding 1 has a grandiose ending. This has a grandiose story. The storytelling was awesome in my eyes. So gameplay elements, okay. It depends on the people if you like it or not, right? But the story was great. Last of Us story was also great. But Terminator is like action movie out. And Fallout.
I like Terminator.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh god. And Terminator, I think so. Yeah. Why not stop at the first and the second movie? Just stop at the second movie. The second movie was great. So why we need no? I think we had direction of movie 6 or so. I think movie 6
I
is in the
think it
making.
does make sense. Like, the first movie was hunting down Sarah Connor. The second one was hunting down Connor himself
No,
after
no,
they
no, no, no,
failed.
no, 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 no. This uh, he rescued Connor in the second. So
No, the
Arnold
second
Schwarzenegger.
one is the female Terminator hunting him down.
This is the third one. The female Terminator is the third one. The second one is with this liquid Terminator who
No, the liquid one came way later. Anyway, it does make
no,
sense
no.
because after that they had to show what actually happened in the future.
In Terminator 1, Schwarzenegger was sent back to kill Sarah Connor. And the second, in part 2 or whatever do you call it, in the second movie, he was from the Connor. Yeah, who was the name? Not Sarah Connor. The boy's name. Who was it? Connor. Connor. I don't know. The boy sends the Terminator back to rescue his mother and himself, and they rescued him. I don't know. They had just stopped at the second part, and then the third movie was with the woman who tries to kill them, and they're at the end of the movie they are in this bunker base where they're hiding, and then Skynet destroys the world almost. This
Wait,
was
I just looked at the pictures again. Yes, the second one was to protect
the protect
Connor.
Connor.
The third one was the female one. Then the
Genau, exactly. And
Number
Fourth one
4
was
was
Genesis.
what actually happened in the future. Number 5
5.
was Genesis.
Number 5 was Genesis.
Number 5 was
Well, I
Genesis,
can't
and I
remember
think
part
there
4.
they could have made the cut. Like the fourth one, it's a really good one. Like it's different. It shows what actually happens after the catastrophe.
Yeah.
Um, I think after Genesis it would have been a good cut, but I really would like to see the new one.
Oh god, no, it's over for me. Terminator is over. Just Robo Revolution. It's like the zombie movies. I can't see them anymore. It's like every time the same thing. So that's why it definitely was really a refreshing for an Apocalypse game. If you see that at the Apocalypse game.
Yeah, from your perspective, like you probably seen the first movies or like the second or third movie once it came out. I started with Genesis.
Yeah, okay. This is the
So
first
then
one.
it was like my father showing me those historical movies and me being like, hey, that's funny, that's awesome, where's more?
Yeah, you are a young one. I forgot it. You're not so young anymore, but still, yeah. But yeah, back in the day, I mean, the Terminator movies comes in the 80s, one and one in the 90s, I think. Last of Us is from the 2010, 12 or so in this area.
It's that old? Oh
yeah,
my god.
I think so. I'm not sure, but I'm quite not sure how old it is. But this is a PlayStation 3 generation. This game comes out in the PlayStation 3. We have no PlayStation 5. Fallout 3, you didn't play it. It's like this was I played
2011.
2011, yeah. 11 years old. 11 years old right now. Fallout 3 comes out in my high school years, 2006, 2007, I think, or 8, or later. Like the 2007, or a little bit up. And this was a really great game because you have this 1950s technology with this wasteland, apocalyptic, and you feel like a really hardcore motherfucker at the end. And this has side quests with Posio and really lovely making. Also, you feel a laugh from the makers for the game somehow, sometimes in the game. This was really nice. And you didn't see the movie Bird Box, right?
No.
In my eyes, this was crap. I don't know. I like Sandra Bullock, the main actor, but her performance was kinda weird, or the figure was kinda weird what she played. But it was like, so yeah, I've seen it many times. So there's the survivors in one house, or survivors in a mall, or survivors somewhere, and something happens, right? This is like a schema F. It's like it repeats itself from many other movies, so that's why I didn't like it. I thankfully got we have no more meteor catastrophe movies like in the 90s. There was so many catastrophe movies. This was like a volcanic eruption, meteor, like killer virus, also like I think tsunami also, and this was
Definitely
stupid.
seen the hurricane one.
The hurricane, yeah.
The lava one.
It's like.
And the tsunami one.
It's
I've
like.
seen them. And it's always the same actor.
Yeah, it's always. It feels like the same actor, like the same story. Oh, there's one professor or a scientist. He says, "Hey, this and this will happen." No one hears, and then boom, it happens. So, and I thought, so, no, forget it. Thankfully, this films doesn't survive the 20s, the 2000s. Nuclear Winter, like I can recommend the book Metro 2033, or the series of the books. I can recommend the games. They was also great. They are really depressive. So if you're depressed, don't play it. But I like the movies and I like the books and the games. I doesn't see a good. There's no good movie out there for Nuclear Winter, I think, or with the thematic. Annihilation was, in my eyes, in a cosmic horror eyes, not like for the standard publicum, the default publicum eyes. It's like for I'm a fan of Cosmic Horror. This was a great film. If you, I don't know, if we would watch this movie in our group, I think most of them will dislike this movie. They will dislike this movie because it's not their type of movie, and this is why they will not like it. And yeah, and thankfully, God, we have no alien invasion movies anymore. And Independence Day was enough. I have watched with Momo the second movie 1 year ago, I think. This was funny, but still, it's like so. Just stop it, please. Just stop it. So this is all. We talk a lot again.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that so many things are on odds. I thought me I got a chance. So like I got a chance will be the meridian value. Okay. Yeah. Then we reach the end of the episode of the Teamaker list. And we wish you good night and dream well, right?
Exactly. Good night.